This is the story of how an ordinary bloke became a true Kiwi tramper. Well, almost. A true Kiwi tramper keeps his boots on when crossing rivers. Shane would later say he survived the tramp. He did more than survive. Through his endurance, he thrived. In Doc's own words, the Taranaki Around the Mountain circuit is a backcountry track for experienced trampers. Through forest, river and alpine conditions, Shane proved his mettle. Like many formative experiences, this trip started on known ground. Day one was a walk from North Egmont to Holly Hut, a place we'd been before. But unlike last time, there was no snow, there was no slush. The weather was temperate and a great warm-up for the trials that were to come.
The warm weather of day one gave way to low cloud on day two. We departed for Waiawa Hut 30 minutes behind schedule, our legs still warm from yesterday. Tramping to date for me had been a mixed bag of great walks on groomed trails and day trips along well-trodden paths into the high country. Our journey through Bowes Waterfall Track, along Stony River and then up through to Kahui Hut would be some of the most technical and challenging I had encountered.
Drunk again, crawling along a bridge.
The day was repetitious, predictable, like an ever-repeating rehearsal. Thick bush, degraded track demanding that you scramble, pull and lift yourself up to the next section. And of course, the river crossings. Brooks, streams and rivers rushed their way down the mountain, dissecting our path.
I'm hot.
Well, it's certainly not cold.
We could be sunning ourselves in a charming Northland villa by the beach.
No, you don't want to see me from top.
At the end of Stony River, we took the high road and headed up to Kahui Hut. This 6-room refuge provided a much-needed reprieve from my boots and from the heat of the sun, which had earlier defeated the low-lying cloud. We descended back to the main track, to again beat a path through the thick bush, broken up by rocky riverbeds, before at last reaching the hut.
Left, right, one step at a time how big tramps are conquered. Day 3 was an 11-hour day, a longer day than the long day before. Gone were the hut haikus, things were getting serious. Day 3 saw us walk the Brands Falls route, a tough 1,000-metre climb for the alpine terrain we both favoured. From there, a choice arose: drop down to Lake Dive Hut, the scheduled stop, or push on to Dawson's Falls, Day 4's scheduled lunch stop. Carrot and stick, a hot shower or an additional 400 metre climb. Seems like an easy choice, but try making it after an exhausting morning. The idea of a shower won out, and a telephone call to Baz at the Dawson's Falls Visitor Centre secured us bunks at Kanini Lodge for the night. All we had to do was get there. The day started in rain. Shane joked at the weather's expense.
Summertime hiking. Sun, fresh air. Working on that tan. Everything a good Kiwi summer should be about.
I wonder if the sunburn and the empty water bottles later that day was the mountain showing it wasn't amused.
We're at 1100 now. We're going to go up there to 1300, along and up to 1500 and down. My guide's telling that you're on a volcano. Or telling yourself that you're on a volcano. Clue 1. Lava flow. Clue 2. Large volcano. 6:17, we've been walking for just shy of 10 hours. Approximately 9 minutes ago the blisters started setting in. I really have no idea when the stairs finish. They are not the highlight of the trip for me. Still, we must almost be there shortly.
Snow melt and a steady gait would see us win the day. The day saw Shane learn the difference between a track and a route and what it meant to climb 1,000 metres in the morning.
Next year I'm going to Brisbane to visit Fliss for Christmas.
3 things were certain. Putting on manky trekking clothes after a shower feels weird. Another volcano tramp was not in our near future, but a pub meal was. As the light was switched off on day 3, we were primed for day 4. What the morning would bring, only time would tell.
Day 4 briefing. It's not meant to be a day 4. We do 3-day hikes. It's not meant to be a day 4. Hey. Good news, though. I seem to be able to walk uphill. It's coming back downhill that it's a struggle.
Oh, you'd be fine by morning up, afternoon down.
Day 4 briefing, Tim.
Day 4, after a massive effort yesterday, we're already halfway through day 4. We're at Dawson's Falls. Last night, after a very long walk, we enjoyed hot showers and electricity and snacks from the cafe. And this morning we had a fine BLT coffee and orange juice breakfast, again from the cafe, much better than tramping food. Today, North Egmont, going to head round up past the Wanganui ski field, past some private lodges, then drop down into North Egmont, and then we're off to the pub.
Yay!
if Shane gets that far.
It's touch and go.
Glorious wind.
I hear the drums echoing tonight.
Breeze.
She hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight.
I feel like we've hiked to another car park.
The stars
Yeah, like
that guide me towards
This is an eco car
salvation. I stopped along the way.
No good for us.
Hoping to
We have to take the Plymouth route.
their ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. Ooh.
Day 4 update. I think I broke Shane. Soon there'll be slice.
Where are we going, Tim? Tim?
It's really hard to take a photo of you when you walk away.
Around the mountain was a hell of a tramp. Physically and mentally it was challenging. But we broke through the walls. I broke through the walls. The terrain was technical and unforgiving. Bloodied knees, bloodied socks, burnt skin, grazed hands. Still, worth it. The days long, 5, 9, 11 and 5 hours respectively. The altitude undulating. The 1 kilometre climb in elevation on day 3 was the definition of hard mahi. While not on the dock list of 10, Taranaki's Around the Mountain would be my first great walk, testing my skill on the trail and the fortitude of both my body and mind.
There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. If only she got an escalator.